Dear students, today we'll discuss class 9 chapter 14, the family structure of Bangladesh and socialization. Family is considered as the earliest and the smallest institution in the world. With or without marriage, it may form. It depends on the state, it depends on the marriage. Religion. Suppose in Muslim religion or Hindu religion, marriage is a precondition to form a family. So, according to Muslim religion or Hindu religion, at first agreement, then marriage, then to form a family. But in Christian religion, marriage is not a precondition to form a family, but agreement is a precondition to form a family. So, in Christian religion, one may form a family with or without marriage. In our country, the boys minimum age for the boys to form a family is 21 and minimum age for the girls is 18. It once again it varies from state to state. Adaptation, socialization, these are very important things where the child may get or receive. Okay, now we will discuss about the types of family. On the basis of in this part I will discuss the types of family on some heads. Suppose first one, number of husband and wife. On the basis of number of husband and wife, we may divide family in three types. First one, this is monogamous, then polygamous, then polyandrous. First one, monogamous. That means where one husband and one wife. If one husband and one wife they may form the family, then it will be considered as monogamous family, and it's very common in urban area and in rural area. Then polygamous family, where one husband but more than one wives. It's not very common in urban area, very rare in urban area, but in rural area it's very common, where the family members is very important, where the works and duties are being divided or classified on the basis of age. Suppose elder people they will do the challenging jobs, but those who are young or too young they will do some lightweight jobs, suppose child rearing or animal rearing, like this. Another type of family that is polyandrous family. It's very interesting, where more than one husbands in this sort of family. This is not very extremely, it's not found even in our country, or that means in Bangladesh, but it's sometimes it's found in some tribes in India. Suppose in Toda family we may see this sort of family where more than one husbands. It's very unpopular. Uh, it has moral obligation, it has religious obligation. So later on, it has become very unpopular family. Let's go for the next page, and this is on the basis of guardianship. On the basis of guardianship, we may see patriarchal family, matriarchal family, and I suppose a patriarchal family, that means where father is important or elder brother is important. That means most of the decisions will come through the father or husband or elder brother. It's very common in our country, especially in rural areas. But in matriarchal family, where mother is important or elder sister is very important, suppose in Garo society, in Khashia society, we may see this sort of family. On the basis of size, we may see three types of family, suppose unitary family, joint family, then extended family. Unitary family is very common. Its another name is nuclear family. It's very common in urban areas. And nowadays it's very common in urban rural areas even. But joint family is very rare in urban areas, but it's very common in rural areas. Suppose once again, family members is very important, number of members is very important, and the works and jobs are being classified on the basis of their age or group. Suppose elder people, they will do the challenging job, and the young people, they will do the lightweight job, suppose child rearing or animal rearing, like this. And extended family, this is extremely rare nowadays. Suppose the father, the brother of your grandfather, when most of when these people, all the people, they will live together. Suppose when the sister of your father will be included in your family, then it might be considered as extended family. On the basis of dwelling places, this is once again we may divide it into three types. This is patrilocal, matrilocal, then neolocal. Patrilocal, when after the marriage, the girl will go to the boy's house. It's very common in our society, in Muslim society, even in Hindu society. Matrilocal, where after the marriage, the boy will go to the girl's house. It's very rare in our society. In Muslim or Hindu societies, sometimes we may consider is in Bengali. This is called Ghar Jamai. It's very unpopular structure, but nowadays it has become very popular since sometimes the father and mother, they have only one daughter or two daughters. Suppose one daughter only, then ultimately in this sort of family, the boy after the marriage, definitely the boy should take care of his father-in-law or mother-in-law. Ultimately, most of the time, he he has to stay in his in-laws family. So in our country, in some tribes including Garo and Khashia, the matrilocal marriage system is very popular. Neolocal, that means after the marriage, when the boy will not go to their girl's house, or the girl will not go to their boy's house. That means they will go in a new place, new dwelling place, that will be considered as new local family. So let's go for the next page. What is waiting for us? Let's see. Activity of family. Most important activity of a family is, it's a biological activity. Then child rearing is very important activity for a family. Income is another important point. Its ultimate goal also, even we can say, from through the family we can earn money, we can save money, and we can go for a we can go for a happier life through the family. Family will teach you the adjustment. We will learn manner, etiquettes, discipline, all the things from the family. Sometimes we say that suppose charity begins at home. Most of the manner, etiquettes will come from the family. Suppose honesty, it will come from the family. You will get psychological support from the family. Well and O, in the well and O, you may get this sort of support from the family. Suppose when you will pass the bad time, then ultimately your family members will be beside you. So to a large extent, family will give you the psychological support. Another important point, this is property and protection. uh, Family is the best place to um, earn money, to save money, or to uh, go for the property management or to protect it. Family members is very important to protect your properties. Okay, now we'll go for a comparative study of family between urban and rural area. First one, urban area. What are the characteristics of urban area? In urban area, most of the family is will have the unitary family. Here, since boys and girls, most of the people they are living very independent life. That's why dowry system is not very available in urban area, but sometimes it prevails as a token, as a gift, but it's not a condition. Uh, Here, no child marriage. Most of the family they are being considered as monogamous family. That means where at the same time one husband and one wife. Number two, rural area. Uh, Most of the time we'll see joint family. Here, polygamous family is seen. Most of the family they are agriculture based family. Okay, we can go for the next page. What is waiting? This is socialization. Family, it has another task to go for the socialization. Socialization means adaptation, one sort of it's one sort of education. It's considered as a continuous process. It will ensure your interaction. We may learn socialization through the family. We may learn socialization through the institution. Institution means it might be educational institution, it might be political institution, it might be religious institution. Suppose educational institution, when you were a student in class 6, whatever you were thinking in class 7 you didn't think in the same way, when in 8 you didn't think the same way, even in 9 you are not thinking in the same way. That means continuously it's changing. That means it's working. Change means it's working. Suppose if the change in your mind, it depends on your changing of time. Since values are being added day by days, ultimately your thinking level is changing also. uh, Religious institution, it brings the change in human beings. Suppose values may come from the uh, religion or level of honesty. It will be increases through the religious institution. Sometimes political institution plays an important role regarding socialization. Suppose sometimes one great leader may change the society, may change the nation. Playmates, they have important role. Suppose you may learn the leadership from the family, from the playmates. When you'll be defeated in any match, you will learn why your team is being defeated. In next time, you will be careful so that you will not be in a position to be defeated. When you will be winner, you will discuss with your teammates what were the appreciable jobs you did and how can you continue or sustain this sort of qualities later on. So in when you'll be winner, when you will be loser, in most of the times you will learn all the things from the playmates. Media, it has important role where electronic media, print media, it reflects your lifestyle. Sometimes the producer in a cinema, they may uh, bring or get ideas from the lifestyle of human being, or sometimes some people they may change their lifestyle through any fact of a family. Okay, that's all about this chapter. Through this chapter we have learned what is family, types of family, activity of family, then what is socialization, then what are the contributory factors of socialization. That's all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stay good and stay home.